Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm gonna do a 0 to 100 makeup tutorial. I've seen like all kinds of people do this on YouTube. I'm not for sure if it's like a challenge or just like a simple makeup tutorial, but I'm gonna do it so you come on with no makeup on. As you can see, I'm looking really crusty, I'm looking really red, my face is breaking out. Kind of see the process of coming on with no makeup, and you can see the process from no makeup to makeup. So I thought it'd be really fun to do this. If you guys are new to my channel, welcome. Please hit that subscribe button if you haven't, and please give this video a thumbs up if you like me doing tutorials like this. Comment down below if you want to see more videos like this. I'm gonna try to kind of do like a chit chat type of thing, not really like a get ready with me, but just like sitting down and doing makeup. On changing my background too, I want to like completely change the background here. I have a really dark bookshelf in the background, as you can see. I have all of the products that I like to promote and kind of display for you guys, so I like that, but I kind of want to get like bookshelves on the wall, like floating shelves or whatever. I think that's how you say it, like floating shelves. So I like the setup on this side, but like here I just feel like it's too dark. I kind of want to display my palettes on the wall, like on little shelves. If you guys know like the best place to buy that, if you guys know a good place to buy like floating shelves that aren't like crazy expensive, please let me know down below. I actually have a viewfinder beside me, a laptop hooked up to my camera, so I have a viewfinder finally. I can see myself. Before I had to put a mirror behind my camera to see myself, so now I can actually look over here. So if you see me looking this way, that's what it is. I have to make sure I'm in focus. And I have my camera a little bit higher this time, so my mirror will be down here. So last time I filmed a video, my mirror was like very balanced with my camera, so my camera actually focused on my mirror right here. So hopefully today you'll be able to focus on my beautiful face. Jump right into it. I'm gonna go ahead and do my eyebrows. I always start with my eyebrows first, just because if I kind of mess up, I also like to carve my brows out. I zoomed you guys in a little bit so you can see better. I'm gonna start off with my brows, and every time I do my makeup, I always use the What's Up Brow, and this is from a brand called Makeup Maniacs. It is in the color medium brown, which is a little bit dark for my hair. As you can see, my hair is lighter. I am wearing hair extensions too. I don't know how I feel about these hair extensions with my side shave, because I feel like I kind of have a mullet. I don't know. I wanted to do something different. I'll link everything I use down below. It's kind of hard for me to explain every single product that I use, so I will try my best to post it down below. I feel like when I watch a video on YouTube, or just in general, I like when the person kind of talks instead of explains every single product that they're using, which I do like to know what product they're using, but I like a person who kind of talks, so I'm gonna try to talk more. I need to tint my eyebrows again. I love tinting my eyebrows because it makes it so much easier when you do fill them in. I've said this several times. I use the Just for Men, like it's just like a Just for Men tint for your beard, but a lot of people use it for their eyebrows, and it actually does work. And it's been like 3 weeks, so my eyebrows are lighter. They have faded a lot. So I kind of wanted to sit down and like talk to you guys more about not like changes I'm making, just like motivational decisions where I want to do YouTube more. Wow, that looks terrible. I want to do YouTube more. I want to focus on Instagram videos. I have no idea how to do Instagram videos, but I want to do that. And just focus on where I first started, which, if you guys don't know, I did first start on YouTube, and then I like went live on Facebook, and then I kind of did that for the past year, like a year and a half. So I've been doing Facebook lives for a long time. It's really helped me to go live on Facebook. I have grown a good audience and followers, and I've met some really good people too. I've made some really good friends on Facebook in that process, and I've been picked up by a few really amazing makeup brands, and that includes Makeup Maniacs. If you guys don't know who Makeup Maniacs is, they are an indie brand, and they are growing really fast. I've been working with them for almost a year now. I think in October makes a year, which is crazy. So I have collabed with them twice now. Just collabed with them too, and I collabed with a eyeshadow palette, and it is a beautiful palette called More Than Makeup, and I'll explain maybe that when I'm using it, why I named it that and all that stuff. I'm gonna make some good changes for me. And there's so much drama within Facebook, within Instagram, YouTube. There's gonna be drama everywhere. I want to focus more on YouTube because that's where I first started, and the fact that later in the future, and I'm talking maybe a year from now, if I really be consistent with, okay, my camera stopped recording. I don't know if you even got me doing my eyebrows, but I did my brows, and I don't know if you guys caught that, but I have done my brows. I have to get used to looking like at that viewfinder so that I can know that I'm filming. I don't know if I've been filming. Anyway, so what I was talking about is I want to create content for this channel that you guys can enjoy, learn from, connect with. I want to talk about different subjects like the makeup community, fashion, life, maybe a little bit, I don't know. Just more things more than makeup. So hopefully I can get a little bit more comfortable discussing certain things with you guys that I can share on a personal level, and I want to show my personality more. I don't want to come off as like fake, or I'm trying to like have this certain persona on social media, or especially on YouTube, because there's a lot of people who think you have to be a certain way to be accepted, and some people do that and they succeed, but I want to be more myself than fake, or thinking I have to be a certain way to be liked or to be followed by more people. You know what I'm saying? If that makes sense. It probably doesn't make sense to you guys. Maybe it does. I don't know. But my skin looks so bad. I want to do more on this channel than just like makeup tutorials. I love to watch people who talk about more than makeup. We're nervous, just the fact to film, like when I'm on live, I can see comments, I can interact with people better, and I have enjoyed that. Don't get me wrong, I have enjoyed going live on Facebook and connecting with you guys, and I've met a lot of amazing people on Facebook and stuff, and I will still do that where I wasn't enjoying it. And even though I have been successful at it in a small form with like promoting and other brands reaching out to me, I just want to do something that in the future, something that I can work up to, is going to benefit me more, if that makes sense. Wow, this Tarte concealer is really good, but it dries so fast, as you can see, and it's so hard to blend out if it dries. So we're gonna try to blend that in a little bit. I used to go live on here actually, and that was fun. I got like 10 people on, which was kind of like a small group, but it still made it kind of personal and like more fun to have a smaller group. But you changed it to where you have to have 1,000 subscribers to, my eyebrows are so uneven. You have to have 1,000 subscribers to go live. And I get that, but it makes it kind of harder on people who are trying to grow their channel. I have over 800 subscribers now, which is completely awesome and amazing. We're thankful for the ones who believe in me and who think that I can go somewhere with this. I really appreciate it. I really appreciate anyone's support that really supports me for what I'm doing and isn't just in it for gain, because a lot of other makeup artists and MUEs and stuff, they want to just, oh, I love supporting you, can you share my video, can you you know, share this and share that, which is completely fine. I understand that. I want to support people who support me just the same, but you have to be careful in the makeup community because there's so many who will use you just for their gain, and just gotta be careful, you know. I think supporting someone who even doesn't even share your stuff, that's okay. but I think you need to think about yourself. And sometimes, even if that means to be selfish and be your best supporter, I think that that's important too. I think it's important to support each other, and I'm gonna treat people how they treat me. So if you're nice to me and you support me, I'm gonna do the same. It is hard to support hundreds of makeup artists. I get that. Not everyone's gonna support me that I share and support. I get that too. That's fine. Don't feel bad that you are supporting yourself more than others. That's completely fine. Don't beat yourself up over that. I'm trying to get this blended out, and I don't put this on my face. If you're wondering what I'm using the Makeup Maniacs Cover Cup in Snow. It's a white cream concealer, so it doesn't dry down like matte, which I like because when you go in with your eyeshadow, it sticks to that and it's still easy to blend out. So if you guys are interested in finding something that makes your eyeshadow pop, and this is a good product. I absolutely love it. I actually have 2 of these and I use them every time I do like a really intense look because it makes it all pop. Next, start on my eyeballs, and I'm going to start off with my beautiful collaboration with Makeup Maniacs. It is the More Than Makeup palette that I collab with a brand called Makeup Maniacs. They are an indie brand. It's called More Than Makeup. This is a beautiful 4 matte and 4 shimmer eyeshadow palette. These are all of the matte colors, and the top row is all shimmers. This palette means so much to me because it is the first eyeshadow palette I ever collabed on. I'll get into this more in detail maybe on a different video. The purple and 2 of these shimmers in this palette. So I'm going to use the Rain, and I'm going to use the first 2 shades, which are Libra and Luna. I'm trying to learn how to like look over here and show you guys the product. It's so hard. I've had forever. As you can see, it's like super, it's disgusting looking, but I did use that same color on it the other day. So I'm gonna pick that purple Rain color. The More Than Makeup palette. My camera stopped recording again, so I had to look and see. It stopped recording. I will get used to looking at that, so just bear with me. Color first, and then I blend it out later. And I'm gonna do, as usual, like a half cut crease, I think, because I like to apply as many shades as I can. I'm gonna try to do like a rounded blend instead of like a triangle blend. It still feels really weird to film a YouTube video as opposed to going live, but I think the more that I do it, I'm gonna get used to it. And I love like the whole process of filming and then editing. Editing takes a long time, guys. If you do YouTube and if you are trying to learn, you know what I'm talking about, it takes time. Like, I understand that a lot of people don't even try at it, but honestly, anybody can do YouTube. It's not as hard as you think. Some people can get like 10,000 subscribers, if you have a large following, that is, in like a week, and that's fine, but it takes more time for others, and that's okay. I think everyone has their moment. So we have just packed on that purple, and I have not blended it out or anything, so it's looking cray cray. But we are going to next take a clean brush, and I'm gonna go into this palette called Raging Roses. I do have the old packaging, so if you order this, it will have different packaging on it. This is from Makeup Maniacs also, and it is the Raging Roses palette. So I'm gonna take this color right here, beautiful like dark mauve color, and I'm not going to put a lot on my brush because I just want to use this to blend out that purple. I say it's easy to apply little by little, and then instead of just applying a ton, it's hard to blend that away, so it's better with any palette to just work up the color. It's not blended out completely, but we're gonna go ahead and get a flat brush with our Tarte Shape tape, and we're gonna put a little bit on our hand to put it on your brush. So I'm gonna pop a little bit on this. I like to use a flat brush because it just makes it easier to get in there, and I have hooded eyes. Crease higher than like some people would because I do have hooded eyes. So I want you to be able to see that color, and don't like freak out if it changes the concealer color because you're going to be applying something over that anyway. I think I'm going to use like a shimmery purple for this, so it can all be like a purple look. I mean, it's looking cute. Beautiful, like very light purple shimmer. Beautiful purple. And I'm just gonna build that color up where I applied that concealer. And once you wet your brush once, it's good for one eye. You can always wet it again. Now you kind of want to do this when that concealer is still wet and like tacky, because it will stick also better to that. So you can just use any concealer. We have that shimmer applied. I'm gonna go back into my More Than Makeup palette, tap off the excess. I'm gonna go into the same shade, that Purple Rain color, more, and we will blend it out more too. I'm still learning eyeshadow myself. Like I've been doing makeup forever, but I'm still learning blending, eyeshadow. It takes a long time. I am all like self-taught, so I've taught whatever I do know and do like myself. So the best way to learn, or at least for me, is teaching yourself things. I learn better on my own than watching 1,000 makeup tutorials. Everything, like I said before, I'll post everything that I have used down below. All the links, all my discount codes and everything will go down below so you guys can check out the products that I'm using. I'm taking a clean brush, and honestly, I cannot stress this enough. If you have like a dry brush cleaner, you can use that too. When you are blending, especially a darker or really, really bright color out, use a clean brush if you have it, because it will not make it darker, make it messy. It's just going to blend those edges out perfectly. And I like to use a very fluffy brush. As you can see, this one's like kind of large, a little bit too big, but especially like a super fluffy brush, that's like the best. Just a gold loose pigment, super, super messy, and I can't hold it up to show it to you guys. Eyeliner brush. I think this is an eyeliner brush. I guess it's an eyeliner brush. I don't know. It's like a brush like this. You can use it for eyeliner or like detailing. My lash glue, which is the Duo lash glue. I love this glue. It does have latex, so if you are like sensitive to latex, don't use it because it is very strong. Actually grab a little bit more. I'm just gonna dot it. These are from either DODO. I know it's not DODO lashes. It has to be DODO. DODO? Yeah, DODO lashes.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not.
DODO lashes is the brand of these lashes. They have been used so freaking much. I've used these several times. Mascara in my BoxyCharm, and it is by Tarte. It's the Big Ego mascara. Bam. Ooh, no. Ooh. See, this is why I like doing the tweezers, because these are too bulky and my eyes are too small for that. I'm going to start on our face. So I have been using this Wonder Beauty Glow Ahead Illuminating Face Oil, but I've only been using it under my eyes. Cake, so it is good to do. Even if you have oily skin, you still want your skin to be moisturized. Primer, and that is from Makeup Maniacs. This is an amazing primer, guys. If you have any kind of skin type, if you have oily, dry, combination, normal, whatever, even if you have breakouts, no fragrance, it has no parabens, it has very little ingredients, and that's what I like about products that have not a long list of ingredients, because if you use a product that has a lot of ingredients, there's more than likely going to be a lot of chemicals in it. This is called the Pore No primer. It's in a cute little thing. It's like a mousse based, so it's very, very fluffy, and this takes so little, very, very little. I'm going to take my Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless Foundation. This is in the color Fair Ivory. It does match me for the most part. I am done. Now I do use a lot of foundation on this, and you do have to kind of work fast because sometimes this foundation will dry quicker than you want it to. I think I just wiped some in my hair, but that's okay. This powder at any drugstore. It's a good powder. I just hate the way that it smells. So we go in heavy. We go in heavy with the powder. I'm gonna let that bake while I finish my eyes. I also am going to set my entire face. This powder is really, really good. The words have kind of rubbed off because I've used it so much. Makeup Maniacs, and it is their Slay setting powder. This powder is very finely milled and it's very like soft. We're gonna take our NYX highlight and contour palette right here. This is a good palette if you are on a budget. It's a good palette. I've had this for a while. It's not like the best I've ever used, but it does the job. Pack it on, and instead of like going crazy and just like blending it out, because sometimes you can move your makeup around. You don't want to move your foundation around. And with the rest of my face. So I don't think that it really contours my nose. I don't really think it makes a difference. It just makes everything kind of more balanced. My camera was not recording again, so I apologize for what you have missed, but my camera wasn't recording. So taking some of that Becca powder on the sides of my nose, just to kind of bake or whatever, highlight under that makeup palette. And we're gonna pick up that same color. We're gonna take that Purple Rain color again in my palette, and I'm pretty sure we're gonna use the same brush that we used it on. So I love this color. Whenever I was thinking of colors to do for this palette, I thought I have to use purple, and I have to use the right purple, because there's a certain purple like this one that I love more than any other purple. I'm going to take the brush that we used before, that mauve color, and I'm going to go back into the Raging Roses palette again and take that pretty mauve color. So what I like to do, I don't go in like with the center of this brush. I'll go in like this way where it's like slanted, so it will apply that color, but it's not going to put too much down. Oh, I kind of am putting too much down, but it's going to blend that purple. A good tip is take some translucent powder on like a brush and go around the edges of your eyeshadow, and that blends it out too. Go ahead and highlight the corners of my eyes, and I'm going to go back into the Raging Roses palette, and I'm going to pick up this one right here. It's a very pretty, almost like a rose gold color. So I'm just going to like pack this on the inner part, so it kind of goes with the other colors that I used. Got my brush off a little bit, and I'm going to go into my More Than Makeup palette, and I'm going to pick up the color Luna, which is a beautiful silver white color. Very, very light now, but it's going to have that, a little bit of that pink still, but we're going to highlight with this Luna right here in my palette. And this is an eyeshadow, but I like to use eyeshadow as highlighter, so I'm going to pick up some of that. I'm not going to spray anything on it. As you can see, it is a beautiful highlighter. And I do mascara and my lips, so I'm going to take my rose water with this, but I'm first going to apply my lip liner. So I'm going to take, this is by a brand called Italia, and I got this from Amazon, and it's affordable. You get like 12 lip liners for $7, so it's not that bad. I have my lips outlined for the most part. I'm going to take this lipstick from Makeup Maniacs, and it's called the Infinity Liquid Matte Lipstick, and it's in the color Coffee Date. It's a really pretty like nude. It's got some brown undertones. It's a very good everyday color, and I think it's going to complement all the purple that I used. Putting some mascara on and I will be right back. Okay, so my camera died, so I have to come on here and do the outro on my phone, but I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Here's the finished look. I actually really liked how it turned out, and I'll post all the products that I used in this video down below. Please don't forget to hit that subscribe button before you guys leave, and I hope to see you guys in my next video.